Hello and welcome to this live here. My name's Nick C here, and I'm one of the hosts. Well, of course, it might be two of them actually, but of course, it's just mainly me of the Touring with Us main channel on the YouTube channel. So, if you're watching live, we appreciate it. If you're watching on replay, it's as a live. So, yeah, I can count this as a live here. So, welcome along here. I thought I'd start this again and because I needed a bit of rehearsal here. I should have done it on my phone just in case I made the odd mistake here or two. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us, whoever does switch on, sort of watch on live and check in from now and again. But anyway, we're here to talk about this channel and what this channel is basically about. It's a variation of content from all over the towns, cities, and seaside resorts of East Anglia, mostly covering Suffolk, Norfolk, and Cambridgeshire and Essex as well, we include. So there are some parts that we can actually get to and some parts that we can't get to, unfortunately. But obviously, we'd need extra travel for that purpose. But yeah, we can cover Haverhill in Suffolk, Bury St Edmunds, Norwich, Great Yarmouth, Diss, Bury St Edmunds, Colchester, Clapton, Jaywick, and Sudbury. All those reputable places, or reputable places, I think it is. I think I said that twice, but yeah, reputable places that we can actually visit. So there are many of them to choose from, and that's the content that you'll see on here. Also, some stuff from the Nice and Relaxing show. The reason why we're planting here or planting some of the content from the Nice and Relaxing show, which of course is a show that goes out live on Touring with Us. But, you know, we'll try and plant some videos on this channel as well so that we can keep up to date with what you are seeing. So, for example, we might see some updated, well, it won't be updated because the videos will be old eventually, but of course, the update as far as this year is concerned, it is Thursday, the 5th of April 2024. And what I would say now is, as it's 2024, you might see some new and fresh content of this year or 2024. But if you're watching in the future, then of course all of this content here at some stage or another is going to be slightly on the old side. You know, as humans get old, so do videos, and so does technology as we know today. Technology is growing fast, especially throughout East Anglia. So we're trying our best to keep up to date with it. But most of the equipment that we got is good quality as far as sound is concerned, and the best possible quality of what we use in our videos. Pretty much similar to touring with us, but of course, only this is We Love East Anglia. And just to keep you up to date here, I will from time to time, you know, bring you some messages that may be of interest to the public of the East Anglia people, not necessarily some of the places that we visit in East Anglia, just to make that absolutely clear. I might sort of read something that might be of use to you in the general public of people living in the area of East Anglia. We also have a other channel called We Love Haverhill, which you can also subscribe to. Nice and relaxing channel, which you can also now subscribe to. We need some more subscribers on that. And Touring with Us, if you haven't already, which has the most subscribers out of all of them so far. But we can build on it. At the moment, we are going to be posting some of the content from the Nice and Relaxing channel and some of the old organ playing by Giuliani Buzz, which of course hosts and performs on the live shows of Nice and Relaxing show. And some of his old performances are going to be placed on this channel sometime sooner or later. If you do see them, give them a like and a thumbs up. We will appreciate that very much. So, if you have any questions whatsoever, do not hesitate to get in touch and leave us a comment. That's what we are here for, okay? I'm going to leave you with just reading some really interesting information for you guys out there to think about whether you believe in this or not. If it mentions the D, no, not D, I could do it the reverse way, but the God word. If it mentions that, whether you believe it or not, it's entirely up to you. We do not force anything here on our channels whatsoever. So this is coming from UCB Word for Today, which is basically a United Christian Broadcasters kind of magazine, and this is the winter 2023 to 2024 version. I didn't say that on the touring with us, so I'm going to explain a little bit more further about what this is all about. It is the November, December, and January, and it's written by Bob and Debbie Gass. So you can pick up these sort of magazines here. You can see it in normal mode here, what it actually does look like there. All right, so of course I'm going to read you something completely different to what I read on Touring With Us. So yeah, I'm trying to, of course, not confuse the issue because you've heard something different on the other channel of Touring With Us. So what the Bible teaches us about money, okay? This is one topic that I've decided to read out to you as best as I can. Through the richness, I could start again here. Yeah, here we go. What the Bible teaches about money. Through your riches increase, do not set your heart on them. Okay, listen to this carefully. Let's settle it once and for all. If God can trust you with something small, he can trust you with more. 2 Corinthians 6 or 96/11. But his blessings come with certain conditions, and here are 4 you need to honor. 1. Don't try and claim credit. God told the Israelites. You may say to yourself, my hands have produced this wealth for me. But remember, Lord, for it is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth. If you ever forget, you'll surely be destroyed. Don't forget others. The Bible commands those who are rich in this present world to put their hope in God, who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. Command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, generous and willing to share. In this way, they will lay up treasure for themselves. Number 3, don't become arrogant. Jeremiah admonishes us, let not the wise boast their wisdom or the strong, or their strength, or the rich of their riches. But let the one who boasts about this, that they have the understanding to know me, that I am the Lord. Number 4, don't allow anything to take God's place. Give me neither poverty or as they say in this one, nor riches, but give me only my daily bread. Otherwise, I may have too much and disown you and say, who is the Lord? Remember, you don't own everything, or actually anything. You don't own anything. So you've got to remember that. Of course, you don't own everything. You are just an administrator of God's estate and an executor of his will. It's an awesome responsibility. So make sure you do a good job. Okay, there we go. There we have it. Okay, hopefully you got the gist of all that, and hopefully I've explained it to you as well. I'm going to read you one more here, and that I will leave you with, because most people in this world, not just East Anglia, may be going through the same sort of issues. So whether you believe it or not, it's the God. It's entirely up to you if you want to actually believe in it or not. But you might just like the words that you enjoy listening to, which is, of course, me. So there you go. A relationship problem, take action. To whom much is given, from him much will be required. So one author writes, it took me half my life to discover the great power of choices and chances. Good relationships are God's gift to you, and what you can do with them is your response to him. Too often we drape our passivity or lack of courage or disregard our relationships in the frayed tapestry of fate. We weave excuses and give alibis to our guilty hearts, which failed to alter circumstances. We then dismiss our responsibility like a cheap attempt at religious absolution, living in denial that things could have been better in our relationships had we taken action sooner. The worst part of it is that mainly foolish charge God and hold him liable for relationships they themselves could have changed. God's grace giving us opportunities, each relationship being a gift to be unwrapped and enjoyed. We must seize each precious moment as an adventure. Okay. If we are aware of potential of each relationship, our hearts will be penetrated by urgency to make each encounter the very best. You had a chance to marry her, or to take that call, or to be that first to apologize, or to embrace your heart's desire. The choice is yours. So you must say every day, I'll take my chances, activate my choices, go through my changes, and make my decisions. And then the day is done, and you'll say to yourself, it was my life and I and my relationships, and I am responsible for both. So I'll repeat that once more. And you'll say to yourself, it was my life and my relationships, and I am responsible for both. Jesus said, for everyone to whom much is given, from him much will be required. Do you have a relationship problem? Take action. So there you go. We're going to leave it on that note. I'll probably, well, actually, read you one more bonus one. Hey, what about this one then? I'm going to leave you with this one because, I'm going to actually come off air now. But of course, listen more carefully. Hear me, everyone, and understand. Jesus said, hear me, everyone, and understand. He spoke life changing words, but he understood that preoccupied minds don't always listen too well. Are you a good listener? If you're a leader, do you listen to your followers? The kind of leaders people want to follow do more than conduct business than they interact with you. They take time to get the feel of who you are as a person. Philip Stanhope, the Earl of Chesterfield, believed many a man would rather you heard his story than granted his request. If you're accustomed to listening only to the facts and not the person who expresses them, change your focus. Really listen. Number two, if you're in business, do you listen to your customers? A Cherokee saying states, listen to the whispers and you won't have to hear the screams. Never get so caught up in your own ideas and products that you don't hear your customers' concerns, complaints, and suggestions. In his book, Business at the Speed of Thought, former Microsoft CEO Bill Gates said, unhappy customers are always a concern. They're also your greatest opportunity. That's why you should make it a priority to keep in contact with the people that you are serving. If you're committed to growth, you are listening to your mentors. You will never become so advanced or experienced that you can afford to be without mentors. If you don't have some, go out and find some. If you can't get some, begin by reading the right books, starting with your Bible. If you're not following the footsteps of someone wiser, then it's a good chance you're not on the right path. Right, okay, I'm going to, finish there. And thank you very much for watching here. It has been Nick C on behalf of We Love East Anglia and this channel itself. Thank you for watching. And I hope that you enjoy most of the video content which is planted on this channel. So if you have any questions, fire down below and hit that keyboard and start tapping away your comments and suggestions of places that we could actually end up going and showcasing for this channel. So if you have something in mind, let us know about it. Till next time, do take care. Until the next video or the next broadcast. See you next time. Bye.